All right, this lesson is for how to import a DXF file into Creo. So we're simply going to start a new part and we're going to put in the name of whatever part it is. So I'm just simply going to type in DXF sample, whatever name you're assigned to, you should be using that one. So for now, for me, I'm just putting this as a random name. Click OK and make sure that you can see your plane. If you don't see your plane, make sure you can see them. And then also, make sure to do file, prepare, and model properties and check whether this is units that you want to work on. If it's millimeters, then this is fine. If you want to change it to inches, make sure that you change that to inches by clicking inches Creo parametric, click the set, and then use interpret and then click OK. Okay, close, close. So make sure you set your units and then you are now ready to import your file. So I'm going to select the front datum plane to use, but some versions of Creo you don't need to do this. And to import, it's going to be under here, get data, and then click import. And then just go to the directory where you have your DXF file. So mine is in here, and I called it box A DXF. Okay, so you can certainly select a DWG file, but this lesson is all about inserting a DXF file. So click import, and it should take a little while, and then we are simply going to accept all these default settings by clicking OK, and then you can see this white line, and that is your imported DXF file. It has its name in the file tree or directory tree, which is called curb from file ID. So that's this one. And then all we're going to do is click OK to accept. And then that is 1:1. Okay. Now that we now have a geometry, we can now use this to extrude. So we're going to select again the front datum plane. You can select it here, you can select it here. And then we're going to extrude. And then we want to extrude these lines, but they're not sketches. So they're imported geometry from our DXF file. So we're not going to draw a sketch. We are going to project these lines to create a sketch. We're going to use the project tool, and then this new pop-up will appear. We're going to close this first. And if you remember how to use this selection tool, we're going to click on this button, and then we're going to change this into a rule base and complete loop because we wanted to select this edge, and there's four of them. If these edges are connected correctly, then you can select complete loop, and then so you can select one edge and all the others that are collected should be selected. Okay, and then you can simply click OK and then check this mark here. Don't check this first, click this check, and it should now create a sketch by projecting the outer boundaries. If this is a hole that you wanted to select, then you have to project again. So you're going to click project, select, and then go again to rule base complete loops, and then select one of the lines here, and it should select everything that's connected to each other. Once it's okay, click OK, and then check here. Then that would be a whole of your sketch. Now that we're done, we can now finish the sketch to finish the extrude. So click check to finish the sketch, and then you can change your view, and you can see that it's beginning to extrude now based on your projected sketches. And we are going to extrude this a 1/8 of an inch, and in decimal, 1/8 is 0.125. Okay, press enter, and we don't want the sketch to sketch only in one side, so we should change this into asymmetric. So if you can change symmetric here, then you can change this under options and then change to symmetric side so that it's extruding above and below. And then when you're done, you can simply check OK. And then there you go. So this is now a 1/8 inch extrusion on both sides. The total is 1/8. So it's splitting the extrusion above and below. Now you would still see the imported lines of your DXF. And the best way to get rid of that line is to simply hide it. So to hide it, you simply select your DXF signature on your file tree, and then simply select this hide option, and then you now don't have any line on that one. So that's how to create a part out of an imported DXF file. You're going to use the project tool under the sketch tool. Okay, you're not going to create a sketch, you're going to create a projection of your DXF file. So now this one can now be used to create an assembly. Okay,